It's very tough, so prepare yourself. We're ready to move to another blockchain.
But right around, sorry, what was the rest of your question? I mean, I can talk for days if you want me to. Lost a lot of money. We're working on.
We have Lord Krakow today from Mashroom Party joining us to tell us a bit more about who they are and what they do. And to start off with, there's a tough question I ask everyone who come to us. It's very tough, so prepare yourself. What is your favorite crypto and the crypto you would advise other people to look into or potentially invest?
Oof, that is a tough one. um, I'm gonna have to say Solana. Um, I've been in crypto for a while, since like 2017. I've experimented with a bunch of things, and I haven't come across a blockchain that's as user friendly and fast as Solana. I know there's been a lot of FUD and issues over the past year, but I do think that I can move towards being more decentralized, and it's really a great chain. I don't know if you have any experience on Solana.
I purchased some Solana myself. The only real experience I have with Solana is buying it at one of the tops and then losing a bit of money on it. But generally, I would agree that it has quite a few potential in it.
Definitely. What's your favorite? Is it Ethereum?
Well, for me, be kind of Bitcoin, Ethereum, then obviously the exchanges coins in terms of just potential price increase like BNB and stuff like that. Because in my opinion, the exchanges have really strong backup for their coin. Ethereum I
Right.
quite like, but there are some problems with it. So I'm kind of like 70-30 on Ethereum. Like I like it, it's great. Obviously, our project is on Ethereum, but if something comes and it becomes bad, and we're ready to move to another blockchain, for
Definitely.
yeah,
Yeah.
all for the holders.
Yeah.
Okay then.
I think it's fun to have a favorite,
Yeah,
but I don't think it's great to be a maxi. I mean, you should always be ready to like pivot and go for
yeah,
the best chain.
exactly, exactly. Well, let's start off with by having a little elevator speech about who you are, guys, what you do, what you're building, what your plans are. Something short, and then we can break it down bit by bit as we go along.
Sounds good. So we're Mushroom Party. Um, Mushroom Party is actually the second consumer product that the team builds under the bigger company, Veil Network. So the first one was the streaming guide, and it was an app to help you find things to watch and share it with your friends, etc. And then they decided. So I haven't been with the team since the start. I was hired in mid-October. Yeah, they pivoted to Web3, and they decided to start building this Web3 arcade. So the way it used to work before was you would have to put up Solana, and then you play the game, and then you either double your Solana or you lose it. But we have regulatory advisors, and we're very interested in the long term. And they told us that it would be safer to stay away from anything that could be considered gambling. So we switched it all to a ticket price system. So now you play our games, you win tickets, then you can redeem the tickets in the prize store. We have 8 games on chain with like 6 more in the pipeline right now. And yeah, we're building an organic community. We have a lot of events and stuff for the community to come and enjoy themselves, win some prizes. And the vision is to, I don't know if you're familiar with like Miniclip or Addicting Games.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, so the vision is to build out something like that, with a bit more features that leverages blockchain technology, and yeah, basically just a place where people can come and play games, have a good time.
That sounds like fun. And could you tell us a bit more about yourself, like what your role in the project is, and how did you, as you said, you were employed, you went there from the start. How did you come to be, a part of the project?
Definitely. So my name is Krikor. I'm Lord Krakow on Twitter, and I've been in the crypto space since 2017. But like, it was a huge learning curve, because I don't have a tech or finance background, so I just dove right in, learned all about it, read a bunch of books, made some investments, lost a lot of money at the beginning, then got better as we went.
Yeah, as everyone, mate. Tell me about it.
Yep. It's part of the process.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then in early 2020, I believe, Solana came out. I started experimenting with that, and then Solana NFTs came out, and then I just got hooked to Solana NFTs. It was really fun, and like the community was so awesome and so excited. So I started working with a couple of projects as a moderator, and then I moved to. Have you heard of Enviro?
No, could you enlighten me on who they are?
Yeah, I think they recently rebranded to Moduluk, but they're building like it's a metaverse project. I'm just asking because that's where like I seriously started working in Web3. It was still a part-time job, but I went from mod to like kind of marketing manager. Then I tried doing my own thing for a while. I wanted to try and do like a sort of Solana NFT news outlet. It went pretty well while we were still in the bull market, but as soon as the bear hit, it became like really quiet and all engagement was gone. So that was a bit discouraging. But right around that time, I got another opportunity. These guys were building rev share marketplace on Solana, so like Luxshare, but on Solana. So I was their director of marketing. They decided to pause the project because they were worried about regulatory issues, and then they ended up selling the whole project to another team that I didn't really vibe with. So I decided to step down from there. For Mushroom Party, I've been in touch with the founders since last January. Talk a lot, discussed. I used to get on calls with these teams and like see what they're doing and give them advice and stuff. And then I saw that they were hiring in October. I talked to them, applied for that, and got onboarded. They're a really strong team. So we're 8. There are 2 developers, 1 intern developer, and then the CEO, myself, the marketing director. We have an SEO consultant that helps us with the website and blog, and then our artist.
That's really nice.
So yeah, so up till when I was hired, the team had done really very little focus on marketing. They were just focusing on building games. So we released a game every 1 to 2 months. So they were just releasing games and doing very little marketing. Then I was onboarded, and we started building a community slowly. And we've been picking up traction. I mean, week after week, we're getting more volume on the website, more people playing games, more people holding tickets, more people holding our NFTs. So it's been good.
Very nice. And your guys are fully doxed, the whole team, I assume.
Yeah, we're fully doxed. I mean, if you go on the Magic Eden page, you can we're all listed over there with our experience and stuff.
Yeah, that's great. Just that's the concern for most of people. One of the basic one is the team doxed, and it's great you are guys. And
oh yeah, we're doxed, and this is kind of this is more than just an NFT project to us. It's a legit startup. It's a registered company and all of that. So we're really interested in the long-term vision, and we're here to stay.
Well, that's good to see. That's good to see. And what is your roadmap, and at what stage of the roadmap are you in currently?
So our roadmap is not your traditional roadmap because our roadmap is basically at this point just build more games. We want to just keep trying to release a game every month to 2 months. And then of course different features that we think of along the way. So we recently released our leaderboard, and now we have weekly leaderboard contests. We also changed, so our NFT holders get a percentage of the game credit sales that we do on our site if they're active. And so we recently changed that percentage from 1% to 30%. That's another big thing that happened recently. But yeah, in terms of roadmap, it's just releasing more games.
Got you. And then what games have you already released? What games in the pipeline that we should be excited about? Can you touch on that as well, please?
Yeah, for sure. So we're focused on hyper casual games, and we like games that are a bit nostalgic, so that people don't really have this learning curve when they get onto our site. And we think that's great for onboarding new users to Web3.
Absolutely.
So this is another reason why we decided to do this on Web3 is because we think gaming is one of the best ways to onboard new users to Web3, especially if you have these arcade hyper casual games that people already have an idea of how to play. So instead of learning about the blockchain and then learning about the game, they just have to figure out how to do the wallet stuff, and they're good to go. Sorry, what was the rest of your question?
And the rest will be like, is there games that we should be waiting for that are in development currently, or you have planned in the following month or two?
Oh yeah. So let me tell you about the current games. If you check out the website, it's mushroom.party. You'll notice the games have advanced significantly. So like I was telling you at the beginning, it was sort of like an indie game. You'd have to put up Solana to play. So for that reason, we had to make the game super simple so that people wouldn't take advantage of us. Like hackers and stuff.
Yeah.
So if you look at our early games like Rochambeau and Gold Digger, they're less exciting. It's basically just you click and then you win or you lose. But as we went on, the games are getting better. So I don't know if you've heard of Wordle.
Could you repeat that again?
Have you heard of Wordle?
It rings a bell, but I can't remember it exactly. So if you expand on that a bit, that'd be great.
Yeah, for sure. It's this word game where you have to guess a 5-letter word, and then it gives you hints. Like if you get a letter correct, it puts it in green, and then if you get a letter correct in the wrong place, it puts it in yellow, etc. So this was one of our hit games actually, and then so we decided to make this game also free to play, so that Web2 users could come and like test out the site a bit. On the free-to-play games, you don't win tickets. We might change that to give like a minimum amount of tickets. But the thing is that we don't require a wallet for the free-to-play. So many people who do that don't have a wallet to get the tickets anyway. We're working on that. We're trying to work with Phantom on getting like a unique landing page on our site where we can have some sort of custodial wallet. But yeah, that's for the future. I guess you could say that's part of our roadmap.
Fair enough. Good to know. And so not all of the games are play to earn, but some are where you get raffle tickets, not raffle tickets, but just tickets which could be redeemed.
So all of our games are right now, you get tickets. So it is play to earn, but you play to earn tickets. And then you can redeem the tickets in our prize store. In the prize store, we have merch, we have gift cards from like Amazon, Apple, Visa.
That's good.
Stuff like that. We have some real life consumer electronics, like we have a PS5 and an Xbox and like an Apple TV and AirPods and stuff like that. And then we of course have NFTs, both our NFTs and other NFTs on Solana.
That's really nice. And let's touch a bit more on your NFTs that you have. What would be the perks for someone holding the NFT?
Okay, so first of all, you get early access to our games, so you get to first have a say in what games are going to come next. So we're always asking our holders like what they want to see and which games they want to see next, etc. And then they also get to test the games before they come on mainnet. So they're able to play the games on testnet. They let us know what they think, how they felt about it, if there are any bugs, etc. And then we release it all to mainnet. And then finally, like last but not least, of course, there's the rewards. So if you're an active holder of an NFT, and that active holder is the holder that plays a few games every week, you're able to claim 30% of the game credit sales that we make on our website. That's between all the NFT holders.
That's really good. I see a question in the chat we have. Is it a pay to earn game, or we need to buy a ticket or a card before we can access or playing your game? I think you answered that. Could you just retouch on that quickly?
Yeah, for sure. So it's just like a regular arcade in that sense. You pay for game credits, and then you use the game credits, you play the games, and then you win prize tickets.
And what is the cheapest kind of one you could go for? Obviously, to start playing.
So all the credits are 0.05 Solana. So if you wanted to play one game, that's all it would cost you.
0.05 Solana on, with the current bear market, what would that refer to in like USDT or something?
USDT. You have any idea what price Solana is at? I think it's like 22.
I think so, mate. I was following it beforehand, and then at one point I realized I can't follow everything, and I decided to give up on Solana for a bit.
Yeah, I think it just it dumped a bit. It was around 24, now it's around 22. So if it's at 22, that's like $1. So the game costs you $1.
Wow, Fair enough. Fair enough. That's a fair price in my opinion. And then if the price were to skyrocket eventually in the bull run, then you would decrease those that entry amount.
Oh yeah, I mean yeah,
Hmm.
if the price is gonna go like Solana's gonna become like $200, we're not gonna charge that much for one game. We definitely increase the price.
I mean,
I
you
feel
just
like
gotta
I've
confirm.
seen.
I just gotta confirm it because people have all sorts of weird ideas with their projects. Well, that's
Yeah,
great to
no.
know. That's great to know. And are your are your are your NFTs ready to they're coming out or they already come out? And if we want to buy them, how we go about that?
Oh yeah, they're already out. You can find them on Magic Eden. They're called the Mushroom Party Soldiers.
Hmm.
We have a collection of 720 NFTs.
Mm.
And yeah, I mean, right now I think floor price is around 8 or 9 Solana.
Hmm. Hmm.
Um, but I mean, you get the 30% rewards every week, and there's always like contests and stuff. So like the for the weekly leaderboard, I was telling you
Mm.
about that. We have a weekly leaderboard contest, and then the first three on the leaderboard every week win prizes. Um, First place wins 2 Solana and 200 tickets. Second place wins 1 Sol and 100 tickets, and then third place wins 300 tickets. So
Hmm.
that's a fun activity we've got going.
Hmm. Yeah,
Um,
yeah. I just see another question we have in the chat. Are you planning on having your own token in playing the game, or you will just base it on buying the tickets and then redeeming them when you win?
yeah, at this time we don't want to get into having a token.
Mm-hmm.
Also, some it's like it's a gray area and from a regulatory perspective, and
Mm-hmm.
we prefer to stay as safe as possible on that front. So right now we don't have a token. Our tickets, the prize tickets, are actually tokens, but they're fungible
Yeah.
tokens, so
Mm-hmm.
like any other token.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And are you planning by any chance of implementing something like purchasing those tickets, tokens, using other crypto, or is it just Solana?
So the game credits
Yeah, 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 the
right
game
now,
credits, yeah.
it's just Solana,
Mm-hmm.
but we could be open to expanding it. So when I don't know if you heard about like the bonk craze, we were going to open that, but then like it kind of didn't last that long. I mean, at the end of the day, it was kind of like a meme coin or the
Yeah.
people's coin. So we also have to protect ourselves. And like the reason why we take this 0.05 Solana for the game credits is for us to be able to build more games and to like keep the prize store stocked and all of that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, so yeah,
That's
we
good.
actually need to have some value. But I mean, other bigger cryptocurrencies, yeah, we could potentially do that, like Ethereum and stuff like that.
Good to hear. Good to hear. Another question we have in the chat. Uh, is there any items to be trading in your game, like trading a warriors or other NFT items?
Right now, there isn't. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Down the road, and I think this is like a few months away, maybe even like half a year away. We
Mm-hmm.
might do like new trades for the NFTs that you could
Mm-hmm.
win through the games, and then you
Mm-hmm.
could trade those and like customize your NFTs stuff like that. But that's like
Mm-hmm.
kind of down the line.
Okay, got you. Well, that's really good thing you going you having you building right now with the project. Obviously, the GameFi currently is something very big in the Web3 space, but it's still undiscovered in my opinion. There is still much more potential in it than was unveiled so far. So that's amazing. Is there anything else you want to tell us about that I didn't ask you, or you feel is important, or anything really?
Yeah, actually there is. So
Mm-hmm.
when we transitioned to the prize ticket model, we actually ended up building a whole other product as well, which is called Boleto, and Boleto is basically this ticket solution.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
so technically, um, Mushroom Party is Boleto's first client, and Boleto is open to working with anyone. Right now, I guess they have to be on the Solana in the Solana ecosystem because the
Mm-hmm.
tickets are on Solana, unless an Ethereum project wouldn't mind that and would send their community to Solana marketplace. But I don't know if how much that would work. Um, but yeah, so our goal with that is to just expand the ticket ecosystem. We can it's a way for other projects to have something to incentivize their communities. So maybe all those projects, they're building brands that still need more time to get to their like ultimate vision of the brand. They could, for example, use our tickets in the meantime to have some games where people can actually win something meaningful. Um, and yeah, like we're very interested in collaborating. We're open to making like custom games for other projects as well. I mean, possibilities are endless.
That's interesting. You already sparked the ideas in my head, which I will refer back to later after we have another AMA, and then we can talk partnership. Because as we are also open to partnerships, one of our things we're gonna focusing on is obviously the real estate, and second being building out a net of partners. And I will talk about that more when we come to you guys, and so you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's nice to hear what you do. It's amazing for the space. Obviously, you're providing utility to the space and involving more people in. I will definitely checking out some of your games. To those of you watching, guys, go over to the Discord, their website, check all the games out for yourself. Spend a few bucks just to try it out. In my opinion, it'd be worth it. No financial advice, as I'm not a financial advisor. Do your own research, but I'll be definitely going in and playing a few games. And let's see. I think there's another question in the chat. Apart from playing the game, is there other things to benefit from your project? So the holders, obviously, they're one of the things that they be able to do is play the games as everyone else. Is there anything else that you kind of doing? Obviously, you have the ticket kind of business that was established as well, another project. And is there anything more?
There are like fun community events. So like other than the leaderboard, we have activated around like big sports events. So for example, we did sports predictions for the World Cup. It was a free to play contest in our Discord where we'll put up like kind of things that you could predict with a ticket prize if you predicted it correctly. And then people would just come in and put in their predictions, and that was a fun time. Then we had a stream for the final, and like we had like live in-game predictions and stuff like that. That was very fun. We're doing the same thing for the NFL right now. So for these contests, we also do like a separate leaderboard. So people come in, they play for free, they get these tickets that they're earning from their predictions. And then the person at the top of the leaderboard, once the sports event is done, also wins like some Solana. So right now, the winner of the NFL predictions, we'll find out who that is on Monday after the Super Bowl. And the person at the top of the leaderboard then is going to win 10 Solana.
That's very nice. That's very nice. That's
So yeah,
I like
and
that. I
then
like that.
yeah, so after we did that, I got this idea to maybe make these sports predictions available for holders all the time, like all year round. They would just come and tell me what sport they're interested in and what predictions they're interested in, and then I could like whip up some predictions that they could do that anytime they want. Of course, the ticket amounts might be a bit smaller because it would be a lot more opportunities. But yeah, that's like another added utility. Something else people can do with our tickets is, I don't know if you've heard of the Doge track. They're building like a racing game on Solana where you can have, so you buy your NFT, which is a dog, and the different NFTs have different like capabilities like endurance and speed and agility and stuff like that. And then they have built different tracks that require different abilities. So it's not completely a game of luck. It actually has some skill because you have to try and get the best dog and race him on the best track that suits him.
Yeah.
But anyway, they introduced, they added our tickets to their game. So you can now play their game using Mushroom Party tickets.
Wow. That's really good partnership there. That's very nice.
Yeah.
That's very nice. That's
Yeah,
very nice. So I
we
hope
just
that
had our
answers
first
all of
game
your.
night with them earlier this week, and that was really fun. So we're gonna do one again, so I could tell you guys if you want to join.
That's amazing. That's amazing. So guys, you can check that out as well. There are partners who work with them, especially with the tickets. Is there anything else you want to tell us about, or you guys from the community have any questions? We can ask them currently.
On my end, I think I've gone through everything. Just looking at my notes here, but yeah, that's. I mean, I can talk for days if you want me to, but I think that's pretty much the high level.
Yeah, we'll just cover the high, like the top of the iceberg kind of thing, and then people can go into your website, Discord, and learn more about it. So we kind of tease them with all the main information and the most important one. But
Exactly.
potentially we could be doing like a deeper dive into your project later on because we're currently developing our Reno YouTube, where this video will be posted, and
Yeah.
we plan to do like deeper dives into other projects which will benefit the project and benefit us because we be finding some high quality projects for our community to go into and high quality projects to partnerships with potentially.
Def-
Yeah,
Definitely interested in doing that.
absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, guys, any
Um,
more questions
we're
from you, or you have nothing to ask?
I just wanted to say I'm looking forward to like everyone trying out the games. We are always interested in people's feedback, and like this all happens in Discord, so the whole team is right there. So if you have any problems, if you have any ideas, if you have any feedback in general, just hop in there and let us know, and we'd be happy to attend to you.
Hmm. That's good to see the transparency, the communication you have with the community as well. So I guess there's no more questions from you guys because Lord Cracker was amazing at answering everything and covering everything that we could have thought about. That's very good from you. And yeah, I guess we're ready to wrap this up then. So today we had Lord Krakow from Mushroom Party. All the links will be down in the description or in our Discord. Jump in, check them out, do your own research, and just enjoy Web3. And I think this is a great project that will be going somewhere definitely very high. Lord Krakow, last words to you, and then we're ready to wrap this up.
Just want to say thank you to everyone for taking the time to be here. Thank you to you, Artem, for hosting us. This was a great time. Definitely be excited to come back. Maybe once we've released some more things, we can come and give you some updates.
Absolutely,
Yeah, excited to have you
absolutely.
on our server on Monday.
All right, great. It was my pleasure. You have a great rest of your day, and looking forward to coming to your Discord, talking to your community, and then talk even more after that. All right, peace out.
Likewise.
Have a great rest of your day.